Hello Virgo, welcome to your reading from Darkest Dawn Tarot. I am Chelsea, and this will be a general reading for whenever you find it. I'm not doing weeklies, monthlies, or anything like that. I'm just doing time and energy check-ins for whenever the mood strikes you or whenever you come across this reading. So let's just get going. I've already shuffled these cards, and as I said, it's a general reading. It can be for your sun, moon, rising, Venus. You can cross-watch for a Virgo that you love, or you're just curious about. All are welcome. And if you know other placements in your birth chart, feel free to check out other readings for that, and so on and so forth. All right. Okay. Sorry, I just have to keep an eye on the time. All right. Now, I'm going to do a past, current, and future energy spread for you. And if this resonates, then do all that fun YouTube stuff where you like, share, subscribe, comment, all that. I think I covered everything. Yeah, all that stuff. So let's get started here. And we'll pull some cards for past energies for Virgo. Tell me what Virgo needs to see. What does Virgo need to know for past energies, please? Past energies for Virgo, please. Thank you. Anything else? No. All right. Ooh, 10 of Cups in your past energies. All right. Just general emotional fulfillment. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now I will clarify, obviously. Now show me current energies. Thank you. Anything else? Anything else for current energies for Virgo? Oh, okay. What was that? 4 of Cups. All right. The Queen of Swords, the 8 of Wands in reverse, and the 2 of Coins. 2 of Pentacles. In this deck, it's coins. I might accidentally call them cups whenever I use this deck, because they write coins instead of pentacles. My lovely dyslexic brain sees the C and just goes with that. Okay. Interesting. Are you possibly waiting on some information in order to make a decision? Thank you. Okay. We've got Temperance, the Lovers, and the King of Wands in your future energies, with the 6 of Wands under the deck there with the Ace of Swords. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Yeah. Yeah, there's some sort of decision being made here. Or you're gearing up for one. Sorry, my tablecloth's a little lumpy. But it's coming from a really good place. You're coming from a very emotionally content place, and you're starting with the 10 of Cups here in your past energies, and that could be that could be earlier today, that could be 6 weeks ago, but you're moving forward with the Queen of Swords, the 8 of Wands, and the 2 of Coins here, and the 8 of Wands is in reverse. Now, yeah, something's a little up in the air for you. And you're having a tough time bringing the truth into you. It feels like it's like you're waiting to hear something. It's like you need a piece of information before you can move forward, and you're waiting for that piece of information, whatever it is, in order to make a decision. And so meanwhile, you're left in this like limbo kind of state. But moving forward, don't worry, we will clarify all this. But moving forward, we've got the King of Wands, the Lovers, and the Temperance card. in your future energies. And this is really cool, but still choice related. So yeah, it feels like a heavy choice. It feels like a really big life decision, but one where you might have to put a lot of energy into it in order to make it so. So it could be like a new career path or something along those lines, or a new direction with your current job, a new direction in relationships. But I like how you go from the Queen of Swords here, and then moving forward, you have the King of Wands. So it's like you're finding that inner knowing. Once you receive whatever information you need to receive, nothing's going to stop you moving forward with the decision. And it is a divinely guided decision here with the Lovers and Temperance. Yeah, there's no fear around the decision, but you're still waiting on one little piece of information. And I like that the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. We got a lot of swords, heavy swords and wands energy here with the Six of Wands. So yeah, it's a new fresh start in something. It's a new venture in something, I'll say. I mean, it could very well be a new inspiration, a new creative idea, a new creative path. Let's pull some clarifiers before I say any more. Let me use these guys. I like that you're starting off with the Ten of Cups. I mean, that's a very straightforward, happy, healthy, emotionally stable place to be. It's, you know, it's living the dream. It's feeling whole on an emotional level. But let's not forget that tens are the end of a cycle, and then there's a renewal. So, you know, it could be that you're feeling so stable, and you've been in a place of contentment for so long that, you know, occasionally contentment can start to feel boring. You know, you've achieved a goal, and now you want to venture and push that forward in whatever way. You know, you want to challenge yourself. Nothing wrong with that. You don't just want to plateau at, you know, at this point in your life. So obviously then there's going to be some Two of Pentacles energy where you're weighing out your options, which is the best way for me to move forward. You know, how do I want to increase my take my Ten of Cup feels and increase it into, you know, other aspects of my life, or, you know, move forward with it and use that as a driving energy force for new things. So show me that Ten of Cups, please. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, any more? Thank you. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we've got the World here at the bottom of the deck, and we had some jumpers here. Now, I normally don't read reversals, but I'm going to take them because that's how they seemed to want to come out here. We've got the Four of Wands, the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Four of Cups, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so I love how there's always checks and balances. With everything in life, even though you're emotionally content, you still have goals and aspirations to move forward. That's 100% it. There's still more drive within you. You're still seeking inspiration, and you are coming from a very stable foundation in order to do so. So that's really cool. But there is a slight amount of contemplative energy over those cups, you know, like I was saying, where, you know, when we get to a place of contentment, we can start to feel bored, and we can start to overanalyze at times. You know, are we truly happy? Is this really? But when you are, you know, I'm not saying that you're not, but that Four of Cups to me is kind of saying, you know, like I want more. Because I think, not that I think I can be happier, but I think I can make my life more exciting. And that does include more. That's, you know, you've got the world at your fingertips. and you're just waiting for that inspiration to strike. Pick up the Six of Wands again. Okay. All right, so show me this, yeah. Shuffle. All right. Show me this Queen of Swords, Eight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, please, for Virgo. Thank you. Six of Cups. I like the amount of swords here because, you know, Virgos, although you are an earth sign, you are naturally very inquisitive people. You like to learn, you like to gather information, you like to be creative. We've got the Fool. So you definitely are starting on a new adventure of some sort here. Anything more, please? Anything more for my Virgos and their current energy? Yeah, you're gearing up, but you're okay. Then yeah, the Two of Wands. So much Wands and Swords energy, and then the Two of Pentacles again, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you've got the Six of Swords. You've got a lot of passion and drive here, and you're really looking for something new to sort of sink your teeth into, per se. A new venture, a new career. And I feel like the inspiration from it and the motivation for it is maybe coming from past experiences. Maybe you're finally at a place in your life, or a point in your life where something that you used to do, or something, sorry, not that you used to do, something that you thought about doing a very long time ago, I was going to say a goal you had a long time ago. So a goal or a dream or an aspiration of some sort in your life. Maybe the timing just wasn't right. Maybe you didn't have the stability that you currently have to venture into it. And so it just didn't come to pass. Or you tried it and it might have failed, or it just didn't go the way you initially planned. But now you're coming from a very different place, and you're contemplating trying it again. Or maybe revamping it and learning from what, you know, didn't work the last time in order to make it work this time. Because it feels like the right thing to do. And whatever you did in the interim, if this is work-wise, maybe you know, took another job, or, you know, started a different business, or went with the business that was actually working versus the business that you dreamed of creating. It doesn't even have to be that big or that grand. It can be something really small. You know, maybe I can't really see it. I mean, there was the Six of Swords there, but I can't really see it being moving. I mean, it could very well be moving. Maybe you lost out on your dream house, and now it's come up on the market again, and you're going, should we, shouldn't we? Do I, don't I? Is this the right thing to do? You know, but you're definitely, I wouldn't say you're in an analysis paralysis state. I'd say you're open and receptive to waiting for that inspiration. And there is a level of patience here with this Temperance card moving forward. And, you know, you got a lot of divine help. There's a lot of aces. I do feel in the past, whatever the inspiration you were waiting for just wasn't coming through. And you're getting closer to it now. You're getting closer to hearing what it is. And it should be coming through. And, you know, time is fluid and, you know, cyclical and all that. So, I mean, if you open up to it and you trust that you will be given the sign. But there's something with your past. Okay, let's keep pulling cards and we'll go from there. See what's going on with the future energies here. Because it almost feels like with this Lovers to Temperance, King of Wands, like the decision's going to be made for you. And so, Yeah, and whatever way you got redirected in the past away from, if this is about a past venture that you're thinking you're sort of bringing back up again, and you're revisiting, which makes sense. We're in a retrograde, and that is all about revision and rethinking and all that. If that is the case, then I feel like whatever redirected you away from obtaining it the first time round was completely necessary to do. Like it led to something even better that you possibly couldn't have imagined for yourself. But now you're at the point where you're like, okay, like, time to try this again. Okay, show me this future energies, please. Show me the future energies for Virgo. 7 of Wands. So many Wands energy. There's like no earth here. What's going on, guys? You're not showing up. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, I've got the 7 of Wands. I've got the Page of Wands. And then I've got the 10 of Cups again. Yeah. It's just coming full circle, Virgo. And there's the message that you're waiting for. There's that Page of Wands. That's what you've been waiting for. And you trust in your gut that holding out for whatever this is what you want. And I mean, like I said, this is a general reading. It could be absolutely anything in your life. I mean, I'm getting real family vibes. So, I mean, it could be something along the lines of maybe a while ago you tried to start a family. However that looks for you. Maybe you tried to adopt or foster some kids, or, you know, just get pregnant on your own, or you know, all the many ways, however that looks. And it didn't come to pass. It didn't quite work out. Now it looks like you're revisiting that idea again after, you know, healing from how it didn't come to pass, and recognizing that maybe the timing just wasn't right. Maybe something else in your life happened. You know, maybe it was before the old global incident we just came out of happened, and you realized, you know, maybe now's not the right time, or whatever, or you got a huge job offer instead and decided, you know, you needed to relocate. And once you got established in your new, you know, in your new city, in your new home, then yes, you would try again. That's when you would, you know, just going off the family hypothetical here. It doesn't have to be that, but I am getting those vibes for sure. But yeah, it's really interesting to me, because I think it feels like you're just waiting on a piece of information, but yet here's that piece of information and you're holding out for it. Because whatever this is, whatever this is to you, whether it be work, career, relationships, it means a hell of a lot. It has not lost your mind at all. It's been there in the back of your brain for a very long time, because you know that it's just going to add to your fulfillment. Like, I mean, we've got the 10 of Cups here, just bookending your reading. Start, end. 2 different decks. There we go. What do I want to do? Do I want to pull more? And yeah, with this King of Wands here, you've got so much wand energy. This is very, this is a passion of yours. I could see it being something creative. I could see it being something that drives you, a driving force that, you know, gets you out of bed in the morning. And you're holding on to it for sure. I mean, you've got 2 cards of holding out here, and you're approaching it from a space of love with this King of Cups. That's beautiful energy. But I think patience here is the key. This Temperance. And also, the Temperance reminds us to go with the flow. You know, just because we set out to achieve something. And it might come to us in different forms. And even if it doesn't come to us the way that we exactly want it to, that doesn't mean that we can't still have it in the same, and feel the same way about it. You know, we have to let go of our preconceived notions sometimes as to how a situation is going to play out. I mean, if any of you have ever gotten married and planned your perfect wedding day, then you'll know that nothing goes as planned. And that is one of the biggest cliches when it comes to weddings, but because it's true, the day never goes as planned. You have to end up just going with the flow and let go and you know, trust that it's going to be what it's going to be. And it's still going to be your wedding. It's still going to be a great day. It's just not going to be, you know, down to every single detail exactly what you envisioned it always. I mean, for those of you that it does turn out that way, I mean, kudos, congrats, because that takes a hell of a lot of planning and skill. But the universe doesn't really work that way. The universe hears what you want and goes, okay, you know, you trust in us, we trust in you, here you go, here's the thing. But they've got a different recipe for it, you know? I'm going to pull an oracle card. Actually, no, I'm not going to pull an oracle card. I'm going to pull... I want to get a little more clarification on what this is exactly. Like I said, I'm getting real family vibes. Maybe some of you are considering starting a family or adding to your family. And I mean, I'm not just talking about traditional means of pregnancy and all that, or adoption or any of that stuff. I mean, maybe you could be adding to your family with a dog, another dog. I mean, my dogs are my kids, and that's what I consider to be adding to my family. And if I was a Virgo, I would definitely, I mean, I'm always considering getting a third dog, but that's just who I am. But yeah, maybe it's something along those lines, you know, any addition to the family, anything that adds to your emotional fulfillment. And, you know, maybe you're now in a more stable place to get another pet. You know, maybe now you can finally build that koi pond in the backyard that you've always wanted to. I don't know. I mean, there's different ways to expand your family. Family is what you make it, right? So, okay, let's pull just a little bit more. I want to see what this is. Yeah, I'm getting real family vibes. But you're waiting for that aha lightning bolt moment. I'm really seeing all these swords here as kind of like a stroke of lightning coming to you, going like, yes, now is the time. Okay, well, we go from the 2 of Wands to the 3 of Wands. So whatever it is, you've been wishing for it. You've been calling it in. And with the Fool here, I really like that. You're waiting for the sign. You are. I mean, excuse me, it could even be as simple as a relationship. Like, I shouldn't say simple. Relationships aren't simple. It could be a relationship. I mean, you know, maybe you got out of a really crappy one, or one that just ended naturally. It doesn't always have to be crappy, but you broke up with someone, say, you know, a year ago, hypothetically speaking, and now you've done the work, and you're waiting for the sign to get back out there, to get back out into the dating world, to try your hand again at love. And you understand that you're going to have to be patient, and that you're going to have to come from a place of you personally being whole, feeling whole on an emotional level, in order to be open and receptive to it. Knight of Wands. Oh, Star wanted to show itself but didn't flip. Yeah, whatever this is a dream of yours, and you've got the drive, 100%. Like I said, it could be a new business endeavor. Empress. Ooh. Yeah. Knight of Wands, 5 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. The amount, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Wands cards. 10. 10 Wands cards. My goodness, Virgo. Whatever this is, there's nothing stopping you from it. You are driven. You are so very driven. And it is an emotionally motivated decision, which is odd for you. I mean, I'm not saying that you're not an emotional being. Do not get me wrong. But like I said, there's a serious lack of earth on this table. And so for once, I think you're just passionate, wholeheartedly passionate about whatever this is for you. I mean, I could come up with hypotheticals all day long, but I'm not going to, because I think, you know, if this resonates with you, you know what I'm talking about, because this has clearly been on your mind for quite some time. It could be a childhood dream. That could be where I'm getting kid vibes. I just got chills in my leg when I said that. So you could be finally at a position within your life where you can pursue your childhood dream, whatever it is. Maybe you've been working a job to support, you know, yourself or your family, or pay off student loans for the last, 15 years. And it has not been what you wanted to do, but you knew you needed to do it because you're practical and you understand that one day you're going to hit that finish line. One day you're going to have that sense of freedom. And it's not necessarily going to be your retirement. It's going to be the freedom to do what you actually want to do. It's going to be the freedom to pursue your career. Maybe you finally paid off your student loans and now you're like, okay, I'm going to take that pro bono job where I can genuinely help people. And, I don't need to worry about the money because I got my house paid off and I got my loans paid off and I got my, I've got money in the bank. I've made solid investments over the years, and here I am. I'm still getting chills as I say that. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's something along those lines. Whatever it is, it's a passion project, 100%. And like I said, I can keep coming up with hypotheticals all day long, but if you're holding fast, you're steadfast to this, and it is coming from a place of love, but the choice is still a little risky. You're just waiting for the right sign. And that sign could be very practical. It could just be, your last paycheck from your current job. You just need one more month's salary in order to say, fuck it, I'm out. I'm out. I'm starting my own thing. I am gonna raise hamsters and give them to the needy who don't have hamsters. I don't know. Or just have a bunch of hamsters. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you're into, Virgo. No judgment here. Okay, I'm gonna pull an oracle card now to close this off. But whatever it is, it's definitely feeling like a dream, and you're coming into a place of abundance with it and walking away from, it's because you're whole and you're healed. You're whole and you're healed on an emotional level in ways that you haven't been before. And you know that taking that energy and persevering with your dream is going to fill those cups even more for you. And keep that going. Keep that beautiful 10 of Cups rainbow continuous in your life. Okay, now if an oracle card... Whoa! I was going to say, if an oracle card wants to pop out. Touch the sky. And we've got Butterfly Garden too. Touch the sky. I think this came out for Leo. I feel like this came out for Leo. It's number 32. Lost in thought, isolation, sanctuary. A young girl with long braids looks down to the earth from up in the skies. The small bird on her shoulder keeps her company in her cloud sanctuary. She is holding one of her braids like a lifeline, as if she is expecting somebody to climb up to her. Sometimes we are so overwhelmed by our feelings and our sensations, we escape into a condition of withdrawal and separation. It is hard for other people to follow us there unless we give them a sign that they are welcome. Interesting. I mean, you do have a lot of swords cards here, and it is easy to say that you've been stuck in your own thought about this, and maybe you've been putting too much time and energy into your thoughts about it, and not, maybe not letting other people who can help you in. Like, let's just stick with the the business venture analogy, maybe you could use an investor. Maybe that would help you. Maybe that's the sign you're looking for. Or maybe just talking about it to someone. Now I'm going to read what's at the bottom of the deck here. Just these cards are so beautiful. I've got 48, Butterfly Garden. Where is Butterfly Garden? Okay, curiosity, discovery, small moments in life. A woman holds a blooming flower in her hand as she gazes toward the sky. On her head sits a butterfly, closely examining the purple petals. Enjoying the sensation, the woman stands still and quietly soaks in her surroundings. She does not want to disturb the scene. In our daily life, there are so many possible moments that could be precious if we would just take the time to notice them. Be mindful of your surroundings and pay attention. Ask, why is that there? Then make connections. Small observations can lead to great discoveries. So maybe the sign's already there for you. Maybe, you know, this Four of Pentacles and this Seven of Wands here isn't so much you holding fast to your idea. Maybe it's you holding yourself back in a small way. And I'm not saying you're doing that on purpose or doing it intentionally. But, I mean, it could possibly be the case that you've thought so long about this and so hard about this that the sign you're waiting for, you can't see. Just a thought. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to let you go, Virgo. Yeah. Love you loads. Take care.